golden, buttery, flaky crust on a chicken pot pie is the best. This is the way that I prepare mine at home for my family, so let me share it with yours. Let's go ahead and get started. Besides the chicken stock that I make, I also add additional herbs, the sage and the thyme and the parsley, just to enhance all of the flavors, and that way you can have a very delicious pot pie. You can always change some of the ingredients if you don't like them, or add anything else that you like. So I'm using what you see here, and I also made a list below of all of the ingredients. I start by preheating up the pan that I'm going to be using to melt the butter, and then I typically saute the onions first with the celery for about 2 minutes until the onion becomes translucent. Once it becomes translucent, I'm going to add the minced garlic, the sage, and the thyme leaves, just the leaves alone. And I did chop the sage. Next, I'm going to be adding the flour. And then this, I want to make sure it's completely cooked. So I'm going to go ahead and stir and mix for about 3 minutes, 3 to 3 minutes and a half. And once I see that everything's combined, then I'm going to be adding the chicken stock that I also made. And I also provided the recipe for that. I add 3 cups, and then I mix very well. And then I taste for seasoning. I start with 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then I add the heavy cream. And then mix again. Now it's time to add the vegetables, the potatoes, the carrots, the green peas, and then the chicken. And then I mix again. And now here I'm going to be adding the finely chopped parsley. Another 1/4 teaspoon of salt, fresh cracked black pepper. It's creamy. I'm going to taste again here just to make sure and rectify. This is my last 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And now it's the time to assemble our pie. Pie crust, I did roll it out a little bit just to make sure that it does fit the cast iron skillet. I pre-baked the first layer for 15 minutes, so that way it cooks evenly with the top layer. Now it's time to add all of the filling. I'm going to add some fresh pepper at the very top, and then adding the top layer, tucking it in, adding the egg wash, more pepper, and now it's time to throw it in the oven and let it bake for 35 minutes and patiently wait as all of the flavors and the smells start traveling through your house. Grab yourself a glass of wine, get ready with your favorite movie, enjoy with your loved ones, with your family, with your friends. Remember to like, follow, and share for more of my home-cooked meals. And if you have any extra filling, you can just, reserve it, pack it for lunch, have it with some crackers, and it's also delicious. Enjoy.